Have you ever wondered how you instinctively know where to go in an unfamiliar airport? It's not magic. It's the result of brilliant architectural psychology at work. Every year, over 4.5 billion passengers navigate through airports worldwide, and most do so without consciously thinking about the complex design principles guiding their every step. Welcome to Mindcrafted, where we explore the fascinating intersection of human behavior and design. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden world of airport architecture, where every curve, color, and ceiling height is meticulously crafted to move you seamlessly from curb to gate. This invisible choreography shapes your entire travel experience, often determining whether you'll catch your flight with time to spare or sprint desperately through terminals. The Great Divide. Understanding airport geography. Airports are essentially massive puzzles with two distinct worlds, the landside and the airside. The landside is where your journey begins, that bustling area filled with check-in counters, anxious families, and the familiar chaos of departure preparations. Here, architects face their first major challenge, accommodating dramatically different passenger types with completely different needs and comfort levels. Traditional airport design featured linear check-in counters stretching across the terminal like barriers, forcing every passenger to approach them head-on before awkwardly backing away. But modern travelers have evolved. Frequent flyers bypass counters entirely, heading straight to security with mobile boarding passes. While families and elderly passengers still need human assistance and clear pathways to facilities like restrooms and dining areas, the revolution of intuitive navigation, the solution revolutionizing modern airports, is called intuitive wayfinding, a design philosophy that uses architecture itself as your guide. Rather than relying on overwhelming signage, instead of linear barriers, architects now create island configuration check-in areas that allow natural flow patterns, letting passengers glide through spaces without dead ends or awkward reversals. Consider Atlanta International Airport's ingenious ceiling design, which subtly slopes downward toward the secure area, creating psychological compression that naturally draws travelers forward. Similarly, Los Angeles International Airport uses high-contrast floor patterns to separate walking pathways from waiting queues, eliminating confusion without a single sign. These elements work subconsciously, making navigation feel effortless and reducing the stress that comes with airport anxiety. Security's balancing act? Safety meets flow? Security checkpoints present, perhaps? The greatest design challenge in modern airports, where safety requirements often conflict with passenger flow principles. Originally, security was a small pavilion-like structure in the middle of terminals. But post-9/11's regulations created mandatory barriers between landside and airside areas, disrupting the natural movement patterns that good design promotes. The Transportation Security Administration now processes record-breaking numbers over 3 million passengers in a single day as of December 2024. Smart airport designers accommodate this volume by creating lower ceiling areas for security processing, making the required barriers feel less intrusive, while maintaining the psychological transition from open departure halls to more controlled secure zones. They also design flexible adjacent spaces that can be converted for security expansion. When new technologies or procedures require additional room, the economics of efficient movement. Here is a stunning statistic that drives airport design decisions. For every 10 minutes a passenger spends waiting in security lines, their spending in airport retail drops by 30%. This revelation transformed how airports approach both security efficiency and retail placement, making passenger flow not just a comfort issue, but a crucial revenue factor. Modern airports now prioritize parallel divestment systems and open retail hubs where clear sightlines showcase available amenities, instead of hiding shops in tucked-away corners. Contemporary designs create pavilion-like retail spaces that passengers flow through rather than past. Floor patterns, ceiling configurations, and lighting schemes all work together to create clearly defined but not rigidly prescribed circulation paths, encouraging both movement and spontaneous shopping decisions. Terminal configurations and passenger experience. The physical layout of entire airports dramatically impacts passenger experience, with different configurations serving different priorities. Linear satellite terminals used by major hubs like Atlanta and Denver, Maximize aircraft efficiency by creating island terminals where planes can park around the entire perimeter. But passengers often lose spatial awareness traveling through underground tunnels between gates. Curved finger terminals maintain passengers' connection to the airport environment by keeping them above ground throughout their journey, though this can constrain aircraft movements. Wide curved pathways increase sightlines and reduce anxiety, while level changes provide bird's-eye views that help travelers orient themselves within the complex. Sharp 90-degree turns severely limit visibility and should be avoided wherever possible to maintain the psychological comfort that comes with spatial awareness. Arrivals and the future of airport experience. While departure areas receive most design attention, arrival zones often feel like forgotten basements. Hardly the welcoming first impression cities want to make. Progressive airports like LaGuardia's renovated Terminal B now send arriving passengers down cascading escalators overlooking the departures hall, creating an elevated moment of arrival rather than a descent into utilitarian baggage claim areas. The ultimate goal of exceptional airport design is making the functional aspects nearly invisible, while creating moments of genuine delight. When check-in feels transparent, security seems effortless, and navigation feels natural. Airports transform from stressful necessities into memorable parts of your journey. This dual approach of utility and delight represents the future of airport architecture, where human psychology and operational efficiency dance together in perfect harmony. What's your most memorable airport experience, positive or negative? Have you ever noticed how certain airports just feel easier to navigate than others? Share your airport stories and observations in the comments below. We love hearing how design impacts your real-world experiences. If you found these insights fascinating, subscribe to Minecrafted for more deep dives into the psychology behind everyday spaces. Hit that like button to help us reach more curious minds. I'm going to forget to ring the notification bell, so you never miss our explorations into the hidden forces shaping our built environment. From shopping malls to subway systems, there's always more to discover about how thoughtful design influences our daily lives.